Okay, okay, okay. Hopefully the audio is all right. All right, all right. We're here. We're live looking at Bitcoin, crypto, the currency. We have Engineering Robo. We're here on the Engineering Robo channel. We're going to be using Engineering Robo here on the Engineering Robo channel. So we have a plethora of robo advisors to pick from. Once you pick three that best suit your trading strategy, you can get to it. Let's throw on a little bit of this. Currently, we have Bitcoin coming from an interaction with resistance overhead $21,815 per Bitcoin has been giving us a hard time there ever since breaking beneath it on the 20th of August, or the 19th rather. From that level, with bearish robos in mind, we have continued downward toward support potentially present here for us. We have a psychological level visualized, the 2017 all-time highs. This level could potentially act as a level of support here for us if enough traders come in and buy at that price, though down below my technical support level is 18,860. So we'll have to see just how significant these levels will be. All three of our chosen robos returning to a bearish state does suggest potential continued moves downward there, as I mentioned, my support levels, and down below as well, potentially another psychological swing high printed back in 2017 there, $17,176, in addition to my support level down below, technically 16,188, await us in any sort of continued moves downward here. So we got to go with the flow of crypto, watching out for our robos here. It would appear we are awaiting to solidify support for us to invest that 20% support-based investment ratio. Once support has been solidified at any of these levels, we can begin considering investing that ratio accordingly. When two of our chosen three robos return to a bullish state, we can invest that 50% Engineering Robo based investment ratio. And then only when we are free from, in my opinion, this solid downtrend line overhead can we more comfortably and confidently invest that 30% downtrend line based investment ratio. We break it up into these ratios and accumulate accordingly, reduce our positions accordingly if the market says so. We got to go with the flows, and we watch out for our robos, looking out for the confirmations no matter the situation. A few more viewers rolling in. Greetings, salutations, hello from wherever I've come from. We're here in the crypto sphere, looking at Bitcoin, crypto, the currency currently. This is the first live video, hopefully first of many, if I can get the hang of this. If this goes well enough, I can keep at it. If not, then I suck. But hey, what do you do? What do you say? Is it black? Is it blue? Is it gray? Feel free to let me know down below anything you'd like to see in our live video. We can look at a crypto coin, we can look at a stock, a commodity, whatever. Engineering Robo works on pretty much any and all markets, commodities, stocks, currencies, cryptocurrencies, does it all. Don't FOMO, use Robo. When in doubt, well, there's no doubt if you're using Engineering Robo, but when in doubt, YOLO. I don't know. We're here looking at crypto. Ethereum. Oh, oh wait, hang on. Back to Bitcoin. Back to Bitcoin. Oh, hold on. What was that? What is that here? I'm looking at the chat. I'm reassessing the situation. Hold on. All right, hold on. We have a question. Do you think BTC daily candle will drop below 20K? Well, currently we are trading below 20K. If perhaps we have daily candles opening and closing with their wicks and bodies beneath this psychological level visualized 19,800 roughly, then I would perhaps consider continued sort of moves downward there, because that would be resistance confirmed. So we'll have to wait for that confirmation. With bearish robos in play, continued moves towards support waiting for us is likely to play out. We have a question regarding a stock. I was wondering if you could have a quick look at a stock called EMR within the ASX sector. I used to use EngineeringRobo, but awaiting to rebuy soon. Okay, we can check out that stock in a moment if I can find it here. What are the best 3 robo advisors for Bitcoin? And so, in my opinion, my 3 preferred robos for Bitcoin might differ from yours. You are to pick 3 of the many different robos available that best suit your trading strategy, and each robo sort of does something different and says its own thing, and is to be used with other robos in tandem. And so, in my opinion, I do have a liking for the Buy4 and Moon robo advisors, though a third robo I'd use for Bitcoin will vary between the Golden Cross present at the moment. Sometimes I will have the Bull robo visualized as well, or sorry, in replacement of the Golden Cross robo advisor. You only want 3 visible at once. Once 2 of your chosen 3 give a confirmation, you can invest or reduce your positions accordingly. Though the 3 best robo advisors will be heavily relative to your strategy in play. Investors and traders will go about it a little differently. Okay, we'll do what do you think about XRP real quick, and then we'll go over to stocks in a moment here, as we also see a question about the DXY. But all right, bear with me here. XRP. I'm trying to remember, what did I use for this? I think this was my setup. Just kidding. This was my setup. So X to the R to the P. Here it would appear bearish robos returning. We covered XRP not too long ago, and so with 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors returning to a bearish state, we've got to reduce our XRP investments accordingly and anticipate continued interaction toward support waiting for us. Potentially 30 cents is my horizontal level that acted as support back in June there. A bullish bounce off of it is nice to see. You can use that level, use that confirmation at your own discretion if you choose to, though in my opinion a much more significant horizontal level to await interaction with would be 25 cents down below. That is where you can more comfortably and confidently invest your 20% support-based investment ratio. We have this dashed downtrend line here locally. If we were to interact with it as support, that may suggest further support along our horizontal level, 30 cents there. And if we can stay above this dashed local downtrend line, that may support us kind of in a move upward here, or at least sideways. Though overhead, this solid downtrend line is far more significant and would suggest the much more broad, perhaps still downtrend in play, foreshadowing sideways and or downside that could plague us for the foreseeable weeks here. It would appear our bull trap and or relief rally may be coming to an end, and another move downward could play out here. So we are just waiting for the return of significant support forming and bullish robos. Bearish robos here have saved us from some dramatic downside that has occurred. 46 to 58% in downside over the previous months here. Hopefully that does not occur, though if it does, we are ready. Now we will cover some stock-related charts here in a moment. We have a question regarding the DXY. It's funny, I was going to post the DXY in a video, but I never got around to it. Uno momento, por favor. No offense if that was offensive. Let's see. What are the best robos available? You know what I'm saying? You got to pick the best ones that suit the strategy the most tactically. You only want 3 available at once. I believe let's see, maybe this looks kind of fun. Maybe, hold on, bear with, let me try again one more time. I like this better. Okay, cool. Boom. The DXY. This is like the dollar or whatever. Printing potentially a double top here if this current weekly candle were to print lower highs relative to 109 there. Lower highs relative to that level would potentially suggest resistance overhead forming and a potential move back downward toward my support level. 103 down below is waiting for us if we were to interact downward at all. Though we have the 200 weekly moving average down below suggesting an uptrend forming for us in the longer term. Locally here, maybe just some confirmations of support is necessary. Oh, my apologies. Video quality has dropped. Hopefully this returns. Do apologize for that. We're trying to adjust the kinks and the minor bumps. The knickknacks and the paddywhacks are not giving our dogs the bone. Please let me know if any sort of issues persist. That would be greatly appreciated. Hopefully the quality has returned. If not, I do apologize. But this has been the DXY. 17.25% in gains for EngineeringRobo members investing back in August of last year. With bullish robos in play, upside is to be considered, though locally we have mentioned that resistance potentially forming. We need further confirmations though in order to begin jumping in or out at these levels. Do apologize still for any quality issues and inconveniences that may be playing out here. Perhaps reloading the stream could solve any issues. Who knows? Okay, okay. Hold on. Maybe we can fix some things. Maybe we can do something different here. Maybe. I don't know. I look like I'm doing something here. I look like I'm solving problems, but realistically, I am faking it until I am making it. Oh, here we go. Perhaps this would solve my issues. Maybe. I might have to reset the stream. Let me know if that ruined everything, if everything is way worse. Please let me know if anything has changed. Are we good? Are we good now? Awesome. Awesome. Hopefully that continues. Because I only have the slightest idea of what I'm doing, but we will develop that over time. Let's check out a stock someone mentioned earlier, EMR. Hopefully, I can type that in and it will show up nicely. I'm going to pray that we are referring to the Emerson Electric Company. Definitely don't know all the companies by heart, all the tickers by memory. Let's chart it out real quick. Let's do a quick chart. Support and resistance. Slap on some just some quick lines, some quick levels here. Let's look at you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Just quick, so we can get right into it. You know, the first stream. So you know it's just one of those things. Oh, and would you look at that? We're not even looking at the correct stock. My apologies, my mistake. Still got some fire lines here though. Support down below if you're looking to invest here. $77 down below, you could try to buy there. Resistance at 105. Still got some fire lines, but just kidding. Emerald Resources in the ASX. Look, bear with me here. I'll find it. Hang on. Bear with me here. So, how about them gas prices? That's crazy. Yeah, okay, boom. Now we're back in action. Now we're here looking at what's really going on. Everything I said before was a big prank. You fell for it. How does it feel? Now, bear with again. We're gonna draw some lines. Draw some lines up here. Slap them all together. Real quick. What's really going on? How's everyone doing? What about XRP? We just came from XRP. Well, we just came from the DXY, but XRP just before that. We can return to it though if needed. We certainly can cover XRP. But let's just slap on some super hyper generic lines. We will refine them more when needed. But these are just some super generic, super ridiculous, the most basic lines you've ever seen. But yeah, I don't know. Know what I'm saying? Okay. We got some lines. Wait, hold on. Before we throw on the robos, Still on some more lines. I got there, boom. What about that, boom? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Lines. Drawing some lines. I got robos. I got robos. What? What? Robos. What? How's everybody doing tonight, this morning, this afternoon, whatever time it is, whatever time zone you may be residing in, connecting in from all across the world here. I'm not on the world. I'm connecting in from elsewhere. So that would heavily explain why the video quality is cutting out. There's at least a couple light years between where you're viewing and where I'm streaming from. So that's just a part of the situation, unfortunately. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Whoa, crazy. Okay, okay. All right. So I think I like this combination. I think I like this combination of robos. I think it does the job. I think it does the job rather well. If you were to just see what's been occurring ever since these confirmations here, it would appear. You know what I'm saying? And So this combination of robo advisors, we have the buy for, moon, and super robos. I'm being told the video quality is all right. That is amazing. Great. Hopefully that stays. But the buy for, moon, and super robos, looking at EMR, Emerald Resources, in the ASX sector, we have two of our chosen three robos returning to a bullish state. As you can see, bullish confirmations from this combination of robo advisors ever since 2016 has seen 120% in gains, 75%, 136%, 27% in upside following bullish confirmations here. So with them returning recently, we may be able to make our way upward toward pending resistance $1.95. Watch out for just under $2 there. We have this ascending sort of trend line here beneath us, giving us support upward. And we also have the 200 weekly moving average down below, suggesting a longer term uptrend forming. Down below support, though, 78 cents waiting for us if we were to make any moves downward. Invest 20% at support, 50% based on robo advisors, and 30% when we free ourselves from a downtrend line, which is not visualized, and I don't really see where we can fit one. And if we force one into existence, it was like way back here. So the downtrend line will come into play when necessary. At the moment, we are floating between some key levels with bullish robos in play. Now that is EM to the R, EM Rizzle. Now we can go back to XRP real quick here. It would appear if we missed that earlier. X to the R to the P, XRP. New clothes from Ed Hardy. If you got that joke, you're old. Pretty sure this was my combination. Just kidding. We hope you guys enjoy the stream so far. First ever Engineering Robo stream here on the Engineering Robo channel. We're using Engineering Robo. But back looking at XRP, as I mentioned, bearish robos returning here would appear you can begin, or you should have already been reducing your XRP investment accordingly based on that sell suggestion and confirmation in play. Watch out for 30 cents waiting for us as potential support that provided us a nice bounce back in June. Though watch out for 25 cents, the more significant level waiting for us where you can more confidently invest your 20% support-based investment ratio accordingly. 30% can be invested when we are free from this solid downtrend line way overhead here. I mean, if we were to try to force maybe another one into existence, we could have this one visualized. I would call it dashed though, and it would still be a higher risk entry and confirmation you could use at your own discretion. And then that remaining 50% is invested based on Robo Advisors, which are currently bearish, so you have to just patiently wait for the return of bullish confirmations. We always go with the flow of crypto, and we watch out for our robos. We always trade with the strategy so we can go about it more tactically, always following the situations no matter the confirmations. It is key not to marry a crypto, certainly, because if downside is pending and all the signs are there, why hold on to it? So it's always key to be using the strategy. Maybe jumping over to CoinMarketCap, viewing kind of what's been really going on here. Everything in a bit of a dip, a pullback, a retracement. Have we stopped or will we keep the drop? Who knows? Solana, 15% in the red this week, experiencing some tremendous downside along many other projects. Shiba Inu, some double-digit downside as well. Avalanche, more than 21% in the red. Uniswap, more than 17%. So we will just have to go kind of with the flow of the situation here. I do believe many institutional entities will be returning to the crypto market eventually. They will show up again with all of their imaginary monopoly money to prop up the market and get us to unfathomable levels that we came from. Though I believe they will wait for the price to be as absurdly low as possible, and then and only then can they make the most of the situation. So we're looking at Bitcoin. Let's assess the fear and FOMO zones. It would appear here. Actually, we need that in there. I'm gonna go boom. I'm gonna go boom. And then we can invisible this. So Bitcoin with the fear and FOMO zones. Here in the fear zone, interacting with 2017 all-time highs, this $19,700 level is a psychological level that we have visualized, that we are seeing if we can find support along it, though we will have to see where we actually do find support. Here in the fear zone, you are technically suggested to be accumulating Bitcoin in tactical amounts, but below like $38,000. So right now we are in a very nice range for longer term accumulation of Bitcoin here with the much more broad uptrend in play. Bitcoin go up, though what go up so quick must come down a little bit. So right now we are going to be battling through some sideways here that may play out. Previous fear zone interactions have looked like 45% in downside upon entering the fear zone, followed by several months of sideways up to 177 days. In this case, back in 2019. We had a brief fear zone interaction in March of 2020 where we experienced yet another 45% correction upon entering the fear zone, though we only traded within it for just over a month. Just before those two fear zone interactions, we were coming from 2017 all-time highs there, well into the FOMO zone. After that all-time high was printed and we were rejected from the FOMO zone, an 84% correction occurred from that all-time high. We then had the two fear zone interactions. We rallied upward past 2017 all-time highs, got to, just about 70K there, 69, nice. And then since then, we've been correcting downward here, looking for support. And so I do believe an 84% correction from our most recent all-time highs is not impossible, though I do believe it is less likely because we are not interacting with the FOMO zone the same way we did back in 2017. So the FOMO zone suggests a very significant range for you to be getting out of the market, selling your crypto, taking profits on all of your gains, because you've been not only accumulating here during times of extreme fear in the fear zones, you know that when the FOMO zone is in play, you can be more comfortably and confidently getting out of the market. And so while we have printed some rather euphoric all-time highs, we have not seen the FOMO zone yet, and that is still waiting for us up near like $194,000 per Bitcoin. So like 200K, you can more comfortably and confidently consider getting out of the market with a top in mind. I do believe we are far closer to a bottom at this point in time. So where we truly solidify a bottom is still to be determined. And in fact, an 84% correction from our most recent all-time high would put us to a $10,700 Bitcoin, and that is very much not impossible, though in my opinion not likely. But we have to be ready for all scenarios. We have to go with the flow of our robos. We are ready for any confirmations, no matter the situations. So we're just going with the flow of crypto here during times of extreme fear. Don't get shaken out from all the volatility. Watch out for falling knives eventually, and just hodl, if you will. Even though, say you bought Bitcoin back in 2017 at $19,500 there, eventually you were in profit a couple 100%, and now you're back to break even. So no matter what price you buy Bitcoin, it will you'll win eventually. As an investor, though, traders get wrecked. That is that's the price you pay. Trading Bitcoin, you gotta get wrecked no matter what. Now the fear and FOMO zones for Ethereum. Gonna be totally honest. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use the fear and FOMO zone on Ethereum. Well, obviously, I'm sure you can, though the fear and FOMO zones were created for Bitcoin. So they would be that would be the far more accurate way of utilizing this tool right now. If you were to use the fear and FOMO zones on Ethereum here, we'd be in the fear zone, ready for accumulation with the longer term uptrend in mind. Though, as I mentioned, the fear and FOMO zones was created for Bitcoin and should primarily be used for Bitcoin. We can take a look at Ethereum here, though, see what's really going on. Torn between the Super and Golden Cross Robo Advisors. The buy for Moon and Super Robos present on Ethereum. At the moment, the sell for and HE double hockey sticks, heck, because it's YouTube, I'm not even sure what I'm allowed to pronounce. What's a swear word or not? Fudge, fruit. No, I'm just kidding. The sell for and heck have printed. Bearish robos have returned, so you have been reducing your Ethereum position accordingly. With bullish robos in play back in July, EngineeringRobo members were able to invest into Ethereum and experience 50% in upside over the following 30 days. And with bearish robos in play, we were able to capitalize on anywhere between 18 and 25% ROI with sell suggestions that have returned. Since bearish robos, we have been saved from as much as 11.5% in downside so far. So watch out for continued moves downward here as we fall back beneath our local dashed downtrend line. Watch out for support potentially $1,298 per Ethereum waiting for us down below. We do not have a significant bounce off that level recently. We haven't seen it since kind of like February of 2021 where we experienced a support bounce. Hopefully we can this time, though. We got to go with the flow. Down below, waiting for us is 910 if we fail to remain above 1298. 1687 overhead as resistance, where we just came from. A very abrupt rejection from it has just played out. And with those aforementioned sell suggestions, continued moves downward here are to be expected. 20% can be invested at support once that is solidified. 30% can be invested when we are free from our downtrend line. Locally, we have the dashed downtrend line here. You can use at your own discretion, though overhead, the solid downtrend line is far more significant, and you can use that to better determine your 30% downtrend line based investment ratio, and 50% is invested with Robo Advisors. Asking, is it a good time to buy ETH now? Well, with bearish robos in play, technically we do anticipate continued moves downward here, so perhaps a better price to accumulate Ethereum could present itself. And so, as an investor, you could be slowly accumulating Ethereum with the longer-term uptrend intact. Though, as a trader, as I mentioned, a lower price may present itself here. A better opportunity to get into the market could be approaching. So right now, I would wait for further solidification of support down below, wherever that may be, or at least the return of bullish robo advisors. At least 2 of our chosen 3 robos returning to a bullish state. Then you can more comfortably get back into Ethereum here. Bullish robo advisors have seen 141% in gains, 79% and 36% in upside throughout 2021 there, and bearish robos have saved us from between 30, 45, and 70% in downside. So we just got to go with the flow of the confirmations during this highly volatile situation. Maybe gold. We can take a look at gold. If anybody likes shiny rocks, shiny yellow rocks used for many things. At the moment, it's used to control economies and take up space in safes, though could also be used in electronics. But why do that when you can control an economy? What do we like? What do we not like? What if I take away this? We have a question. Why do you only use 3 signals, not 4 or 5? So there are many different robos available. Why we only use 3 is because merely one of these robos already considers several different indicators. So when you combine 3, you've got 10 plus potential indicators present. By adding on more robos, you really are. It really just becomes a lot to look at. So I mean, we can throw on all the more robos here, slap them all on, right? But at that point, what are you really looking at? You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to pick 3 of the many different robo advisors available that best suit your strategy. And once 2 of your chosen 3 robos become bullish or bearish, you can use that to determine your entries and exits. And Engineering Robo is not used to determine the top or bottom of any market. It can, but it is not used to determine tops and bottoms. It is used to decipher the best areas to begin buying or selling that have the highest chance of success. So you pick 3 of the many different robos available, and once 2 of them give a confirmation, you can then act accordingly. You need more than 2 present. My apologies. But the point there was using any more than 3 just becomes a little too much on the screen to really comprehend what's going on accurately. So right now, we have, I guess I use Moon on a lot of these. And then what? Okay, strange. Okay, we're half gold. We have the buy for Moon and Cloud robos present. That is our 3 robo advisors here. It would appear all 3 of them are bearish. 2 of our chosen 3 became bearish throughout May of this year and have saved us from 7% in downside so far. At the moment, prices have moved toward my support level here, interacting just above it. 1,680 is a more significant support level you can use to consider investing your 20% support-based investment ratio. Giving us a hard time at the moment is this dotted downtrend line. You can use at your own discretion. If you believe we become free from it, you can invest that 30% downtrend line based investment ratio, though in my opinion, I am waiting for interaction above this solid downtrend line overhead currently, or if a more significant one were to form, we will visualize it accordingly. And that remaining 50% is invested based on Engineering Robo here. And so previous bullish confirmations have allowed Engineering Robo members to experience up to 62% in upside between December of 2018 all the way into August of 2020. So just going with the flows of our robos here, looking at gold, it would appear. Moving over from yellow to brown. Copper. I know someone wants to see this copper update. Pretty sure. Two seconds, let you know. Bearish robos in play. This bullish interaction with the 200 weekly moving average is nice to see, and potentially another interaction with it is looking to play out here. We're looking for continued support found off of it to potentially continue potentially the continuation of the uptrend intact with prices above the 200 weekly moving average. An uptrend could be in play, though we would need to see continued support found off of that moving average at the moment. So down below, $2.97 is horizontal support waiting for us if we fail to hold the moving average. $4.64 overhead is resistance if we were to make our way upward. Bearish robos back in June there have saved us from over 21% in downside so far, and bullish robos all the way back in 2020 allowed EngineeringRobo members to experience 94% in upside over the following 630 days. That is copper doing it proper. Call the doctor. Just forgot how to play soccer. XLM making its way downward here, continuing toward my support level. Let's slap on some better advisors here. Pretty sure this is the combination I use. Now, XLM. Bearish robos in play, so you have been reducing your XLM investment accordingly ever since 10 cents there, just above 10 cents. So ever since the 19th of August, we've had 2 of our chosen 3 robos bearish, so we do anticipate continued moves downward. You've been saved from just about 5% in downside so far, and if we make our way all the way to my support level, you'd be saved from 24% in downside from these most recently printing bearish robo advisors. 20% can be invested down below at support there, 8 cents, my key level 0.0819 is where you can look for potential support found. 50% can be invested when 2 of our chosen 3 robos return to a bullish state, which have seen 22, 60% in upside, 214, 28, and 32% in upside, respectively. And bearish robos here have saved us from, 50% in downside several times along the months. So hopefully a 50% correction doesn't occur, though if it does, we are ready, and we have this solid downtrend line overhead awaiting us to use as our 30% downtrend line based confirmation once we get to it there. So right now, with all of these sell suggestions returning, sideways and or downside will plague the market for the foreseeable weeks to perhaps months over the coming years here. It would appear a dramatic range of sideways is going to be what we'll have to just deal with and hopefully not get wrecked during the volatility while Bitcoin figures out where it's gonna truly bottom out. Where is its lowest point? Where is it gonna go really? And then and only then can we look to see the uptrend returning, and we can get back to euphoric all-time highs that we came from. Now, for the first ever Engineering Robo stream here on the Engineering Robo channel, I do believe we are going to have to come to an end here quite soon. This was supposed to be merely a test. This turned into quite the extravagant first stream. Sell suggestions are everywhere. They have returned, yes. Unfortunately, the market is changing. An abrupt change in momentum has occurred. And so we'll have to just go with the flow of our robos, watching out for the confirmations no matter the situation. That's why we invest with our respective ratios, 20% at support, 30% based on downtrend lines, and 50% based on our robos. And so when we break up our investments into such ratios, we can get out of the market with less impact from downside. But thank you so much for being a part of the first ever live stream here on the Engineering Robo channel. Did some live charting, potentially soon to maybe, don't hold it to me just yet, maybe potentially live trading. Didn't hear it from me. Legally, don't know how I'm going to do that, but we're still trying to figure it out. We got to go with the flows of the law and whatnot, whatever countries we're coming from, we're coming to, we're coming up, and we're coming through. Hey, yo, what's up? Hey, yo, what it do? Anyway, thanks again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Thank you for being a part of the Engineering Robo chat groups. We see you down there. Check out the description. I believe, hopefully, it has all the links that I'm about to send everybody to. If it doesn't, that's embarrassing. And it will shortly. We hope to be seeing you all very soon. Hopefully, I can get the hang of this and we can do more live content, do more charting, do more potential trading, maybe. Do some more robo-ing. We'll do some more. That's what we'll do, some more. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Thank you for your questions and comments. Thank you for being a part of the stream. We hope to see you in the next one. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Check out Engineering Robo for free with a link in the description. And we hope to see you in the next one. Okay, now I'm going to awkwardly end the